ABC will have more on this reporter and this photographer that was shot and killed on the air in Virginia, right outside of Roanoke, Virginia. That's breaking news. We'll have ABC will have more on that on the top of the hour, and then we'll talk about that next hour. The Dow was up over 400 at some point this morning. It's back down, but still way up in early morning trading. The Dow now at 370, up 370 points. 8:37 here, Big 550 KTRS. Kat Neville stuck in traffic. We'll get to her in just a moment. Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen, I've just about trumped myself out over all of this.
You,
but
right?
every time you think you're finished with him, he pulls you back in. Donald Trump last night at a news conference in Iowa. This actually might be the same news conference where he threw the guy out. Ferguson and St. Louis came up in the conversation. Here's what the Donald said about us.
Okay, there's no act of love. It's tough stuff, it's mean stuff, and it's going to be taken care of. You know, a lot of the gangs that you see in Baltimore and in St. Louis and Ferguson and Chicago, do you know they're illegal immigrants? They're here illegally. And they're rough dudes, rough people. They're going to be gone so fast if I win that your head will spin. They're going to be gone so fast, okay?
Wow. Tough words by the Donald.
Now, nobody knows more about Ferguson
than Donald Trump.
No one knows more about Ferguson and
the protests
and the protesters than us here in St. Louis. Did anybody ever insinuate or show evidence or speculate that any of the protesters came from Mexico?
I never even connected the two until he just said
Did
it.
anybody ever, in any point in time in the last year, there's been all sorts of speculations, facts, rumors, innuendo, you name it, we've had it here in St. Louis. Has anybody ever said anything about illegal immigrants coming to Ferguson to protest?
I haven't.
I don't think so.
It's news to me.
I don't. That is breaking news.
There you go. This just in.
The man is a bully. The man is now a liar. He's off the rails.
That's what I was going to say. And he just keeps digging a deeper hole.
But he's George Costanza. The worse he does, the better he gets.
It's like a wart. No matter how hard you try to get rid of it, it keeps coming back.
I am trumped. I am trumped out. But the people, the humans, Americans can't get enough of the guy. They just cannot get enough. They are some bad dudes, and I'm telling you. They're bad dudes. And the minute they're going to be gone so fast. The minute I'm president, it's going to make your head spin.
Because Trump knows bad dudes, right?
Meanwhile, he hasn't given you one specific as to how he's going to get him done. And if he has some secret plan to get rid of all the immigrants, but he's only going to tell us when he wins,
right?
The whole thing is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
8:40 here, Big 550